gearing up for Cyber Lunch. Hello all. Welcome back to the lunchroom. This week we have a special immature themed episode for you guys. Get your mind in the gutter and let's go back to the days of Pen 15 and 5318008. Do you guys remember that?
Bob's.
Boobies on a calculator.
There was an equation, wasn't there?
Why are we doing this though? What episode?
This is our Cyber Lunch 69th episode.
Yeah.
So we decided to do a little episode around sex, raunch, and overloaded hormones.
When you say we, you mean you.
That was me and Jake. We made this grand decision while you were off doing more mature things.
Yeah. So if you don't want to hear that kind of stuff, it's not going to be terrible.
We're going to discuss our favorite teen raunch comedies, mature rated video games, and some baby making music. We'll also play This Week in 20 Questions, Back of the Box. And are you okay with this, Daryl?
Yes, I'm 100% fine.
Did you bring your permission slip?
I did bring my permission slip.
This one's R-rated because the other ones are not R-rated.
They are.
We never swear.
Arr.
Ever.
It's good to be back. Sorry I missed out.
Welcome back, Daryl.
Thank you.
About time.
Thank you.
I like your glasses.
Just going with the vibe today. A good vibe. Sun's shining. I'm back on Cyber Lunch. Life is good. Let's dig in.
Let's do it. That being said, I'm Justin.
I'm Daryl.
I'm Jake.
Welcome to Cyber Lunch.
Did it wrong
A
again.
weekly podcast that deals with the nostalgia reflected and integrated into the everyday lives of growing up in the digital revolution, plus a plethora of tangents and passionate discussions with special guests and our favorite music, movies, video games, and the television shows of the past and today.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
You're getting good at that.
Well, we've been doing it for 69 episodes.
Yeah, I did it last week.
It's got to be plus. This is our 69th-ish episode.
Technically 70, but
You guys had to hang on for me. I appreciate
we waited
that.
for you, Daryl.
God.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. I just feel so loved.
How was your vacation?
It was less of a vacation. Well, it was good.
Yeah.
It wasn't really a vacation though. We camped in the middle of
We kept
the beginning of spring, so it was a little chilly.
Yeah.
You know, Grandpa got a little cold out there, but it was free.
Duluth, right?
Well, Willow River is where I know. I was like, whoa.
Whoa.
Yep, had to go look at some wedding venues, and yeah,
Nice.
it was good.
I heard it. Yeah, I heard it was cold up there. It's always cold up there.
A little rainy, whatever.
Yeah, it's
Had a
usually
big
cold up
bonfire, a couple JMOs. What do you do? Bought a new pellet gun, shot that off a little bit. I just kept saying Dutch, and nobody knew what the hell I was talking about. What are you doing, Dutch?
Dutch.
You missed the shot,
Dutch.
All right. Well, I knew you guys. I'm all in on this. I think this is absolutely hilarious and topical for the episode, even though you had to hang on and do a 68.5 last week. Why not?
We did.
Yeah, we did.
Justin, I just have to say this on the show. 4 questions into 20 questions, I knew it was Blood Dragon.
I didn't.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
I was listening to it
I asked
myself,
the
and I
wrong-
was screaming
wrong
at.
questions, I guess.
I was screaming at a wall because I'm a painter, and that's just what I do. So.
It's tough when you're by yourself, man.
I know.
Especially when you ask all the good questions. What I think I need to do is I need to make like a chart of like questions, and then we can just go, oh, that one, question 2, and then we need to like make a system of this so we can defeat the common evil, which is
that's a good punk
Jake's
band.
20 questions.
That's awesome.
I didn't hear any of that. I'm
What
sorry.
do you
Don't worry
guys
about it.
want to dig into first? I know you had a few things in mind.
Should we do the games real
We're going to
quick?
do some games, I think, first.
All right, let's rock and roll in the free world.
Are you ready there, Jacob?
Yep.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
What can... Oh, shit, that was a different one.
Come on, Daryl. You've only been
20
gone a week,
questions
dude.
and we hiss.
I drank the memories away with LaCroix.
This week in gaming history.
24 years ago, Panzer Dragoon on the Saturn.
Dude, they need to make another one of those.
But they did, didn't they?
They need to make a better
They did,
one.
yes.
Like a Americanized version.
Also,
one.
on this day, Sega Saturn launched with Panzer Dragoon, Virtua Fighter,
And Knights.
and Daytona USA,
Daytona.
which I had and was great.
I had it on a compact. So,
Persario.
Persario. Or maybe it was an E-machine. It was even shittier than that. Who knows?
9 years ago, Lost Planet 2.
I never played any of those.
They're very good.
They're really good, actually.
Those are like the Ice Planet ones, right?
They're an easier version of Monster Hunter with more guns.
It's got like mech suits and stuff. It's
Yeah.
cool.
Okay.
Yeah, they're fun. I don't, you know,
Oh, sure, yeah.
10 years ago, Minecraft, which is whatever.
I don't know why I never got into that game.
10 years ago, Minecraft already came out? That's kind of crazy.
I kind of resented that game for some reason because it had an 8-bit aesthetic, but it wasn't. I don't know. I'm weird.
I resented that game when Microsoft paid Notch like $3 billion for it.
Oh, that's right. I think they made it back.
8 years ago, one of the most disappointing games I've ever played. Brink.
I was going to say the Alien 360 game.
No.
Alien 360 game.
What the hell was it called? It was
like
I
Alien?
can't even speak today.
Colonial Marines.
Colonial
Marines.
Never played
Yeah.
it. Never played it. I didn't
That was
even
that shooter,
dip into
right?
that one.
I feel bad for people that paid $60 for that one.
Wanted
I don't
to.
feel
Balam.
bad. I don't feel bad for him. That's what happens. Dead Cells came out 2 years ago.
No, it
already
did not.
on PC when it launched.
Oh, okay. You just tripped me out because I'm like, I bought that last summer, so my Switch.
Come on, internet. You can.
Yeah,
do
that's the thing is there's like so many like ports these days. Everything's exclusivity is kind of going away.
it. Speaking
very few.
Specking.
Sprecking of.
Speaking
Sprechen
of episode 69, 19 years ago on the PlayStation, Mr. Driller. I have no idea what that has anything to do with it, but that's what it's called. So that's funny. NBA Ballers 13 years ago.
Those are all right.
I can't remember those.
They're like
games.
street ball games with like NBA people.
Yep, I remember all the playground games were good.
I never played any of those.
They're all good. I'm telling you. 17 years ago, Spyro Collector's Edition. Sims 2, 12 years ago.
Jeez.
12 years ago, too, also Tony Hawk Downhill Jam. I don't think I ever played
That one
game.
actually came with a peripheral where it was like an actual skateboard you had to put on the floor.
Oh, okay.
What was that for?
PlayStation 3.
2.
Oh, 2?
Ick.
So-
No, Downhill Jam maybe you could play both. I don't know. I can't remember. I know there was one that was similar to that though. Carry on.
I do remember that. Starhawk. I talked to you about that game.
You talked to him about that game last week with
Oh.
Crimson Skies.
Yep.
That's right.
18 years ago, the Snowdrop engine came out that they use in Division. And all the-
Snowdrop?
Yep, all the Ubisoft
Oh,
shooters.
I didn't know that
Is it
was called.
Ubisoft or Ubisoft?
Whatever.
Ubisoft, Daryl.
UB40, Justin. In fact.
Almost.
Do you guys remember a side-scrolling shooter called Raiden? Or top-down, I'm sorry, ship
Yeah,
shooter?
yeah, it's a
Raiden?
bullet hell.
Yep. Fighter Aces came out on the 360 10 years ago.
Raiden.
Raiden, yep.
I don't know. I don't even know anymore. Oh, what's going on?
I think that's pretty much covers it. It's kind of it was a slow week, so let me go back to my question here.
Justin,
Yes, sir.
1 + 1 equals.
Vagina.
No.
Come on, man.
Plus
why
one
would you-
equals vagina.
Is that a song?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, dude, it's John LeJoe.
I forgot about that.
I thought that was just a random
No. I don't know.
get.
Two?
I don't know.
Two?
I'm just saying we're going to team up this episode. It's going to be a lot more easier than just
okay.
going alone.
Okay, I think I get it now.
Like that Beck song. Better go it. Yeah, never mind.
I don't remember that. If the internet would speed up here, I could get back to my.
You want me to, I'm going to go have a talk with it. Should I go? You want me?
You can start. You can start.
Start what?
You usually give us
Your
a little
guesses.
something.
Oh, yeah.
You bait the hook.
There it is. Oh,
Yeah, give us
I
some.
went too
Give
far.
us some worm.
I can do a song. You want me to what?
9 years ago, 2010.
Okay.
Oh. It's 360 PS3
Yeah. Yeah.
and a Wii.
Does this game have multiplayer elements to it?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so.
What is it? I'll look it up.
Yeah, that's a hack.
I think I've tried that before.
It's a speed run of 20 questions. Okay. Is this an exclusive?
No.
It's on multiple platforms.
He stopped and looked a little bit. I feel like we need to really be conscious of how we phrase our questions with Jacob.
Yeah. that
Like
is
last week with the
true.
sequels and Blood Dragon being a DLC and not a sequel, which I should have did not specify.
Oh, this was an online game, by the way.
So there is multiplayer?
There is multiplayer in it. Sorry. You're on 2 questions.
Is it a first-person shooter?
No.
Or a first-person game?
No.
Okay. Not first-person. I just eliminated a lot right there.
What about a shooter?
Well, it could be, but it's not
Could be a
first-person.
third person, though.
That's what I mean.
Or it could be...
Why don't we try to... Well, it doesn't have a particular developer because he said that it's not an exclusive.
What do you...
I believe you asked if it was a PlayStation exclusive.
No, I didn't say
No.
PlayStation.
Okay,
No.
then you're right. Okay.
Yeah, I think you just said, is this an exclusive?
Yeah. I didn't ask a specific console.
I mean, what's a game with, like, kind of lackluster multiplayer?
A lot. There's a lot out there.
Yeah. Or just games that are more single player and you never play the
I think we should do
multiplayer.
genre. Like sports. Is it the...
Okay.
Go ahead. I asked the last 2 questions.
Yeah, is this a sports game?
Yes.
Oh, okay. What kind of sports game would Jake choose, though? He's not just going to choose, like, Madden or NHL. It's going to be something that's kind of interesting.
That's weird. Well, it didn't come out on the original Xbox. I know that for sure. And the multiplayer part was ambiguous to begin with, if that was even a part of it.
Is this game...
A game. No, I'm just kidding.
Move on. I can't phrase this. I'll come back to it.
Okay. Well,
I'm having trouble phrasing it.
is this a realistic... Is this a sim game?
Yeah. I guess. Yeah.
Are there sequels to this game?
Yes.
Is this game a sequel?
Yes.
Okay,
That's 7.
so it's at least something to, or a spin-off or something.
Mutant League?
No, 2010 though. They didn't do a Mutant League in 2010. They just put that one out like 2
Are you
years ago.
sure?
I'm almost positive.
I was thinking like NHL Hits, but they stopped making those in like 2002. That was just more like an arcadey hockey game.
Yeah, and those aren't really simulation.
No.
We can't have fake concussions in a fake game about a fake game.
Yeah, it would have to be.
That's insensitive. We got to quit making those fun games.
Are there,
I was really confused for a
is
second
there
there.
driving in this game?
No.
Is there a ball in this game?
No.
What?
Sports?
It's sports.
No, I know. Sports without driving or a ball, though.
So, yeah. Hockey is about
I
it.
suppose. Or
That
I
look.
don't
I wish I
know.
had a picture of the look that you just had on your face. If you said "yarg," you look like you're just gonna hop on the ship with Captain Jack Sparrow. Yarg! I have no idea what to ask for the next question. What are we at there?
Does it start with a C? 9. You have 9.
Sports. Is there licensed characters in this game? Because now I'm thinking like Mario and Sonic Olympics.
yeah.
No. That's 10.
Is there real athletes or people in this game?
Yes.
Interesting.
Wow.
That's 6.
So it's a
16.
sport that has. It's a real sport.
No, that's 11. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that sounds right. That's a real sport without a ball or without driving. No, golf has a ball. Hockey, I don't know, maybe ask a hockey question? I'm trying to think of sports without balls.
Is it a hockey game?
No.
Well,
Wow.
I don't
People.
know,
People.
like hunting or
Yeah. It's not first person though.
could be third person though.
There's not a lot of third person Cabela hunting games. They like to simulate the first person perspective, especially. Yeah.
Fishing games?
Fishing.
Jake's not going to choose a hunting or fishing game for
He
us.
might. I mean, we're pretty damn good at this. I mean, not to toot our own horn.
Blah, 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 blah.
You're pretty damn good. I've only had a couple where it's like,
Hey, I can't be confident. I'm going to be confident. I'm saying right now.
You got to come in with good attitude.
You know, what are you doing? Is it a fishing game?
No.
Well, see, no, because there's no like famous fishermen that they would put in a game?
I don't know. Yeah, there is. You could get weird. NASCAR? There's no driving.
In that community,
Well, yeah,
there's
but
famous people. It's just like
I suppose.
It's like
It's not Rocket League 'cause that's not real. That would have been a good guess. But that's driving.
And that's
And there's a ball.
that'd be a terrible guess.
And
Actually,
there's no sequels.
God.
Other than that, it's a wonderful guess. Wrestling. Boxing.
Fight night? No, round two. Round two.
It's got to be wrestling or boxing, man. With real people. UFC. Do you punch in this game? Do you punch your opponent in this game?
I think you do. I think you do punch in this game.
So it's not one of those then.
What do you mean? You can punch in the UFC.
Well, but he would have been like, yes, right away. Well, I suppose UFC is mostly grapples.
Yeah.
I could be wrong about this, but I believe there's punching in this game.
He would know more if it was.
That's 19. Or
I mean, because you obviously
14.
punch in boxing and wrestling. Well,
Go on.
Not for real.
Keep going. Keep the ball rolling here.
And all those could have multiplayer.
Yep.
Is this game produced by EA Sports?
No.
Okay, so no UFC, no Fight Night.
I
Look
have
that
to
one
look
up.
I have to look that up, actually.
Wikipedia it or something.
Excuse me.
That's what I did.
Jesus.
I did it, Justin.
Mary.
Sorry.
Yeah, I need to stop doing that. I noticed on the last episode, I'm like, geez, you freaking pig.
What is
That's
with the
alright.
internet in here, man?
I don't know. I could turn my laptop off. I'm not really using it.
We might need it.
I feel like we're really close. What do we have? Like 6 questions left?
Yeah, you're at 14.
We like sports and we don't care who knows.
A sport with punching in it. What's that sound?
It's the ceiling fan. It's the sound of our demise in this game. That's what the sound is.
Are you struggling this time?
I'm kind of struggling
You
because
are.
I was going to say like frisbees.
I don't remember a frisbee game.
2010.
Could it be like a water game? Like, I don't know, like...
It is EA, by the way.
Oh, it is EA.
Because I was
It's
also
a subset of EA.
Well,
EA Black Box, to be technical.
Oh, I wish I knew who they were.
If you would have known who they were, I wouldn't have told you that name.
Maybe it's something like on water, like with boats or like jet skiing or wakeboarding or...
not that late. They didn't come out with a sequel to Hydro Thunder.
I have that game on my Xbox, by the way.
It's really good.
Snowboarding? SSX?
SSX.
No, that's not real people.
That is true. Well, it's obviously not a conventional sport.
Well, unless we're missing something.
I don't think so. Sumo wrestling.
Yeah, and you don't punch people.
Well, I was trying to do like an Olympic game.
Not Road Rash, was driving. That's not...
Welcome.
Let's see. Should we...
Was it well received?
Yeah.
Well, they made more than one of them, too.
15.
They made 15 of them.
No, you got 15 questions. This is not in the Marvel universe.
This is... And it's a sequel, too, so they made another one before.
Wow.
I keep wanting to say SSX, but that didn't have real people in it, did it? That was all like...
No. Those are all fake people.
Because there was definitely sequels of that, and there's no ball. It's not driving, it's riding.
Is this a skateboard game?
Yes.
Oh.
You have 3
I
questions.
Oh, it's
forgot
got to
what-
be American Wasteland in that timeline or the Session 8.
Or Skate?
Oh. It was EA. So who did... It must have been Skate.
I think EA did Skate.
So we're doing Skate 2. So if it's a skateboarding game and it's not Tony Hawk, I don't think Activision did Tony Hawk.
Did Skate have real people in them? Real skaters?
I didn't play enough of it to know. Oh, see? Ooh.
We're getting there.
Getting spicy.
I forgot about skateboarding. Yeah, and that's not driving, that's riding.
Come at your boy.
We're getting more new
How many
wheelhouse here.
questions do we have?
You have 3 left.
Is Tony Hawk
and
is,
one of them has to be.
Be careful how you word this.
he cut me off mid, so that's not even a question yet. I'm just saying he cut me off. So
Because you can ask 2 questions with this. You can also find out if he's in the game while finding out if it's one of his franchise games in how we word this.
all right, word it up then, boy.
I'm trying to figure out how to do this.
All right.
Here's Justin with all the advice, but
If you did a 69 episode, you should have done like Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball.
That's what I was going to ask earlier. When that question I didn't know how to phrase, I was going to ask if it was like 69th episode themed. Because I was thinking Dead or Alive
Y'all
Volleyball.
the critics over here. Y'all criticize, but you fucking can't think of the game. Can
No,
you?
we will. We're gonna get there. Justin's gonna guess it up.
It's a skateboarding game.
Okay. Yeah. Established. I was gonna ask if Tony Hawk's in this game.
But is Tony Hawk in other games besides Tony Hawk games?
No.
Okay, all right. Go for it then.
Well, I don't know. Actually, now that you say that.
Because if we say that and he's in this game, but it's not a Tony Hawk game, then that's what I was wondering. You play him more than me. But I feel like he wouldn't be in a game unless it's one of his games. You're probably right.
It is developed by EA.
Skate was?
I'm
pretty sure it was.
I don't think Tony Hawk came out under EA. This is a long while.
That was like 90s when the first one came out.
It's always been Activision from the beginning. Unless that's a subset.
What about, can we narrow it down with music or gameplay of that?
I was going to ask if Lil Wayne's in it because he's in Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5 and that looks like a similar timeline to when that would come out. Or maybe that's too early actually.
Should we just ask if it's Skate or Tony Hawk?
Yeah, but we have to be specific if we ask. So it's got to be... I think it's Skate 2 because it's the second in the series. Skate...
Just ask it.
No.
Why?
Is Tony Hawk in this game?
No. You have 2 questions left. One has to be your guess.
Do you know... This is not a question. This is just me asking you knowledge about the game.
You ain't getting shit out of me.
Well, I'm just asking if you have ever played the game, you play it differently than Tony Hawk. It's not... You have to use like the 2 sticks together to do like tricks and shit like that.
Oh, you're trying to figure out how the gameplay is? I don't know if he's played it.
Okay, I just thought of something too. Ollie Ollie. That's a 2D side-scrolling skateboarding game as well. And there's a second one. There's 2 of them that came out, and one of them was...
Is he going to pick that?
He
Does
might.
That have famous skateboarders in it?
Oh, there you go.
It's got to be. I don't know if Skate does, but it's got to be.
What
I think we should ask if it is, because if it's not, then we still have 1 question left to guess.
What?
No, because if we guess if it's a game...
If you guess a game, that's it.
That's it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
oh,
that's
I
been
thought
the
we had
rule
20
all along.
questions.
Like if you're 5 questions in and you ask the wrong game,
Oh.
it's over.
You're done.
Um,
I'm fine.
was Skate on PlayStation, though? I thought that was Xbox only.
I can't remember.
And Skate wasn't really well received, was it? I thought people kind of hated those.
No, they love those.
Oh, did they?
They just didn't sell that well, so that's why they haven't made a third one yet.
I don't know enough about
It's
them, man.
supposed to be in the works. What specific could we
What else
ask
would it
about?
be if it's not a Tony Hawk game?
Ollie Ollie, but that's...
It doesn't have...
I could ask a question right now and just burn one if we're gonna just go for it anyways to see if it is.
Would Jake know the answer? Or
I'm
do you
just
have to
gonna
know
ask.
knowledge
I'm just
of the
gonna
game?
have. I will just ask if it's a 2D side scroller. Is it?
Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so it's got to be Skate 2.
Go for it.
Is it Skate 2?
No.
Ah, what is it?
Skate 3.
You said it was a second in the iteration.
No, I didn't.
He said it was a sequel itself.
He asked if it was a sequel. I said,
They made 3 of those?
yeah, man.
I thought that.
I didn't know they made 3 of them.
You're right about the twin sticks. So it was on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360.
Well,
We were really close.
Yeah,
I would call that a near miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just personally, I don't know.
Right, you could punch people in that game, right? You get in fights with people, I thought. Like,
I don't
you'd see
remember.
rival skaters and punch them or something.
Are
Or you
you-
could like fly through the air and punch people or something like that when
Really?
you're doing a jump. I know you could kick flip off people's heads and it would knock them down.
Okay.
That game was awesome. I wish they'd come out with another one.
I don't know
So
if I
they're
ever
looking
played
for
one.
Skate 4. The fans that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Shows what I know.
Well,
I didn't know they came out.
Anthem flopped and Apex is dying, so EA might throw them bone.
Apex is
should.
dying now?
Yeah, they haven't come out with nothing new.
Yeah, they're still in season 1, I know.
Yeah. But
Well,
they
they-
said they're not going to rush, so whatever.
It's
re-
free, too.
Dude, when there's nothing else to play this winter, I'll be on Apex. I'll be running around in there.
It's easy enough to pick up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Really close.
I know. That's what happens. That's how the cookie crumbles.
Z.
Krampus.
Skate 3. I was so close.
It's the back of the box.
Mm-hmm.
It's back of the box,
girl.
All right.
Thanks for
Step
sticking
1.
around.
We sing the theme song for Back of the Box. Step 2, Justin opens the box.
Yes.
Step 3, we try to answer those questions.
The best we can.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this one because it's so vague. I think it's possible that you might not get it. But before I'm done with it, Jake's going to shout it out.
I don't shout anything out. I never interrupt. I raise my hand and ask a question.
All right, here we go. Quote, blank confronts blank and the sparks fly. A high noon of the acting world between two titans, says Janet Maslin of the New York Times. I'm trying to figure out if I should give you guys this.
Is Sharon Stone in this movie?
I'm not done.
Oh,
but that's a question. No, she's not. Give me a second. Let me finish this and look it up again. From Collateral and Public Enemy's director Michael Mann comes a contemporary action classic in shattering high-def splendor. And that's all you get.
Can you read it again then? Because it's short.
I'm taking out actors' names here at the beginning.
Okay.
Blank confronts blank and the sparks fly. A high noon of the acting world between two titans. From Collateral and Public Enemy's director Michael Mann comes a contemporary action classic in shattering high-def splendor.
So Michael Mann did like Man on Fire, right? And stuff like that. I'm talking to Daryl. You don't have to answer that. He was, yeah.
I don't know anything about those movies.
Michael Mann was. Is
Not my
Denzel
wheelhouse.
in this movie?
No. How many do we get for these? 5?
5.
So yes, 2.
Should we narrow down the genre?
I'm double checking that.
It's an action genre. He said it.
No, that's true.
Yes. What came after Collateral? Because I like that movie. It was not bad.
Who was in Collateral?
Tom Hanks.
Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise and Jamie Foxx.
Oh, yeah, I didn't like that movie. I didn't really like any Michael Mann movies.
I like
You like this one?
I like the Man Theater.
Two titans come together. They were like opposite of each other. So, is Nicolas Cage in this movie?
No.
Damn it!
What if it's Birdman?
I'd never seen that movie.
Is that an action classic? I never seen it either.
Action classic. Two titans.
Can you give us a year?
95, I believe.
Michael Mann. And I would have liked this movie. I'm gonna draw a blank. Let's see. Michael Mann.
Good. This one's vague enough that it's making you.
Two titans clash and the sparks fly in this action. Did he say action classic?
I did.
And it was after Collateral and what else?
Public Enemies. But also remember what year I told you it came out.
95.
So it's one of his earlier films.
Okay. 95. Public Enemies that's Denzel, right?
No, that's Johnny Depp.
Was that the gangster flick?
Yeah.
Oh! Is Bruce Willis in this movie?
No.
Damn it, I thought it was, what's that Bruce Willis gangster movie back in the day? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
When he's on the cover.
Chinatown?
No, he's on the cover with both those 1911s just blasting. What the hell is it called?
I always want to say Dead Men Walking, but that's not what it is.
I can't remember.
You got one more.
Well, I've been asking all the questions.
Basically,
Sorry,
this is a guess.
I don't know. You would have a better idea.
Michael Mann.
Michael Mann, dude. Come on. This is like his best movie.
The Glimmer Man?
His best movie?
That's not a question. Action adventure classic.
I keep thinking of all the Bruckheimer movies.
What about the Cutthroat Island movie?
I wouldn't have seen that. Michael Mann.
I don't know that director, so I'm completely lost. It's like asking you about Nintendo shit. You just don't. I guess I don't get it.
Michael Mann. 95.
Bowling for Columbine?
That was Michael Moore.
That's what it reminds me of.
2 stars clashing.
Yeah, I gave him 2 stars. Any.
God, I wish I had one more question.
Jake, you're gonna have to finish.
The birds in the background.
Those dudes, you can hear them on the podcast.
I know. Why not?
It's kind of nice though. It's background noise for our.
And
white
I've
noise.
seen that. You know for a fact I've seen this movie.
I would be surprised if you hadn't seen this.
95.
Let me double check that, but I just looked it up and I thought that's what it said. Yeah, 95.
Is Morgan Freeman in this movie?
Is you really gonna waste your last question on asking if somebody's in the movie? All right, I'll give you one more and then you have to make a guess.
Okay.
No, Morgan Freeman's
Then
not
I don't
in this.
know.
None of those people you asked are in this movie.
Give me a hint. Give me who's in it. Give me 1 star in it.
Oh, weird, Daryl. Jeremy Piven's in this.
Pivot.
He's like actually like way at the bottom now. We were talking about him earlier. Give you a hint.
Yeah, just give me the leads. One of the lead stars.
Do it now!
Because we already lost, or I already lost.
It's an Italian guy.
Adrian Brody. Taxi driver. Goodwill Hunting.
I'm gonna have to.
Is this like Ocean's 11 or something?
No.
Oh.
The movie I'm looking for is Heat.
Oh, what?
I've never
Yeah,
seen
man.
it.
That was Michael Mann. Yeah, that's one.
You've never seen Heat?
Dude, it's
I was
fantastic.
too young to rent that shit, man.
Well, you are too old to.
I forgot that he did that.
Yeah,
I
dude.
forgot that was Michael Mann.
That
That's one of the
movie's the
best.
shit,
That's
dude.
one of the best shootouts you'll ever see in your life. It's great. I love that movie a lot. I watched that a lot. Yeah, because it's
Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer, De Niro. Who else? Who's that crazy dude that went nuts?
Tom Sizemore.
Tom Sizemore.
Yeah, Val Kilmer got all fat.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
Charlize.
bunch of good people. John Voight's in it.
Yeah. Charlize Theron's in it.
Yeah. Oh, your doppelganger, Ted Levine's in it.
Ted
Buffalo
Levine.
Bill.
That's not my doppelganger. He is in it though. He gets shot in the throat.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot. Danny Trejo's in here. There's like a little for a little bit. Yeah, it's a good flick.
a great
Daryl, I'll have to
flick.
borrow that to you because it's good.
It's a great movie.
It's a good heist movie. You can watch with Betsy though too, because it's got a lot of like dramatic love shit going on too.
Oh, I love
You
that. That's my favorite.
Yeah. Do you guys want to do another one?
Yep.
Daryl, are you ready? Are you
ready.
feeling it? You don't seem like you're feeling it.
I'm feeling it, bro. I'm feeling it.
Okay.
Dial me in. Dial
Let's
it
see
in.
here. That's a pancake.
Kind of disappointed I didn't get that last one. I know that movie well. I didn't ask the right questions. I got caught up in
Ugh.
other shit.
That's what happens when you play Bag It a Box.
All right.
SqueakyChair.com.
Acclaimed filmmakers Blank and Blank deliver their most gripping and ambitious film yet in this supercharged action thriller. Now more sizzling than ever on Blu-ray disc, by the way. When a man stumbles on a bloody crime scene and $2 million in irresistible cash, his decision to take the money sets off an unstoppable chain reaction of violence.
I know this one.
Fuck, Jake.
Is Brolin in this movie?
Yes.
Is this No Country for Old Men?
Yes.
Thank you.
I was going to say Running Scared.
Relentless. It's second to no film, says Todd Gilchrist of The Playlist and IndieWire.
Is this a new movie or the same thing?
This is a different movie.
Oh, okay.
Deep in the heart of Jakarta's slums lies an impenetrable safe house for the world's most dangerous killers and gangsters. Until now, the rundown apartment block has been considered... Shut up, Jake!
I already know.
Considered untouchable. Cloaked under the cover of pre-dawn darkness and silence, an elite SWAT team is tasked with raiding the safe house in order to take down the notorious drug lord that runs it.
You know this, Daryl.
But when a chance encounter with a spotter blows their cover and news of their assault reaches the drug lord, they find themselves stranded on the 6th floor with no way out. They must fight their way through the city's worst to survive their mission.
You know this.
It's called The Panty Raid.
Pretty much.
Kick-ass movie.
The raid's
I got
good.
one.
Okay, go for it.
You guys won't get it.
Well, you're not reading the back of the box, are you?
I'll read one.
Okay.
You ready?
We
I'm
won't get
ready.
it.
I'm going to preface this movie by saying I watched
Preface.
it on pay-per-view
Preface.
with my grandparents. I watched this on pay-per-view with my grandparents.
Pay-per-view. That's like streaming, like before there was streaming.
All right, here we go. This is one funny movie, said Joel Spiegel of Good Morning America.
What does he know?
Used to be the shit back in the day.
Lies and deception. It's all in the family when blank must convince conservative in-laws blank and blank that he's as upstanding and uptight as they are in this raunciously funny comedy that will leave you weak from laughter.
Raucously, right?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I don't have my glasses. This is really blurry because it's, older.
Photo.
Blank and blank have built the perfect life for themselves tending to their successful and gaudy nightclub on the Miami Strip. But their pastel tranquility is suddenly shaken by the arrival of Armand's son, who's getting married to the daughter of ultra-conservative Senator Keeley. What's more, the senator and his wife are on their way over for dinner and expecting to meet Mr. and Mrs. Family Values. Can Armand and Albert pull it off? It'll take a performance of extraordinary charisma to transform them into an acceptable in-laws. In other words, to pull the chiffon over the Keeley's eyes.
Chiffon.
Jeez. I'm a
Jeez, whoever
painter.
wrote this.
You
whoever
should
wrote
be
this-
gay and you would know all these words.
Is this that where they have to pretend to be gay?
The
Buddies? Or they pretend
Chuck and Larry?
Yeah, oh, never mind. Yeah.
No, I think this is Birdcage.
Okay.
Blank
I'll go
is a
with that.
comedy whose time
Is that
has
Robin
come,
Williams
and they'll watch time and again.
Yeah, that's not Armand, that sounds right.
Yeah, I was
Is
going
it-
to say
is
it was,
Robin-
and then when he said Armand, I'm like, I'm pretty
Is
sure.
Robin
that's-
Williams in this movie?
Yeah. Damn it.
Fucking love that movie.
Yeah.
I didn't think you guys would get that one. I watched it with my grandparents.
Did you?
I remember my grandpa sitting there when we were watching. This isn't natural.
Oh, funny.
Yeah. Anyways, you guys want to take a quick break?
Yeah, let's take a quick break. That's enough gaming.
Sounds
Okay.
good. I want to walk outside real quick. These
All
birds
right.
are making me think that it's nice out there right now.
All right. We'll be back in a bit.
Ouch. Sweaty.
All the fucking chicken you need. What is that?
If you got to
that's
be
the
somewhere by
hound.
5, we got to...
I'm good.
Okay.
We can. The next episode ain't gonna be that one. What time is it anyway?
2:15.
Oh, we got time, dude. We got 3 more hours, Daryl.
I know. That's what I'm afraid of.
We'll be fine. We're gonna do your.
We're going to do the 69 stuff.
Welcome back. Sorry for that extra little bit. You're going to actually have to pay our Patreon for that last 30 seconds.
Bonus content.
I forgot to hit the stop button, so yeah, it's Jake's fault. I'm just gonna blame Jake.
Professionals.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
That's fine with me. I don't. Whatever.
All right,
So let's get to 69 and let's do this episode, shall we?
I don't even know what that means. I don't know if I want to know what that means, but we are gonna talk about some raunchy movies.
Yeah, we're going to talk raunchy.
I looked up best teen raunch movies, and Google says, "Did you mean best teen anchovies?" No. Oh, you don't want to ask for that search in Google either. By the way.
So we're talking about movies that, classics that are teenage comedies that feature hijinks and
Boobs.
sexual situations.
Yeah.
Maybe some nudity. Daryl, do you see what I'm saying here?
Sorry, I'm texting one of my friends.
I'm going to get started then. So, my 3, I picked Not Another Teen Movie.
I don't think I've seen that.
You never seen that?
I like
don't
the
think so.
parody. What was it? Janie's got a gun. Janie's got a gun. Run!
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah.
It's Chris Evans, dude.
Okay.
Chris
Yeah.
Evans was way before he was Captain America.
Okay.
I think that's like the only person in. Oh no. What's that one lady? I can't. The girl from Joe Dirt. And, and My Name Is Earl. That lady. She's in it too.
Perry. No.
Perry.
Presley. Jamie Presley.
Jamie Presley. That's right. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. She's in that. My number 2 is Euro Trip.
I love that movie so
Yep.
much.
That's
The
a good one.
Absinthe, the Green Fairy Man.
That was one of those ones where I didn't think it was gonna be good, and I watched it. I'm like, that actually was better than I thought it'd be, and then it kind of just started becoming one of my cult movies.
What's the song at the beginning?
Scotty Doesn't Know.
Oh yeah, Scotty doesn't know.
With Matt Damon with the bald head. Remember that?
I remember that shit.
I don't remember this movie. I remember the chick on the beach. That's what I remember.
There's some good shit in that movie. And like Fred Armisen
Love
on the
it.
train. Me scusi.
Excuse.
Was he the creep?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I was afraid I was going to run into shit like that in Paris. Thank God I didn't.
Did you see any like those like robot mime guys like they had in that movie in Paris?
No, I did not.
The metallic dudes.
Did see a SWAT team.
Well, duh, it's Paris.
Got your third one?
Yay,
My third one is an
socialism.
obvious classic, Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Never seen it.
You should.
I haven't seen most of these movies because they came out long before I was able to watch them.
It's funny. You can watch them in the future though.
Oh my God, how?
Yeah, like home video. Home video. Listen to me.
Well, I only have a VHS right now.
Well, I think all these are on VHS. They're old enough.
There's probably...
Actually, I take it back. I have owned all of these on VHS.
There's probably at least 10 people in Uptown right now that refuse to go with the, all digital shit, and they have like the old school tube with VHS tapes, and they're just choosing to stick to that
Depends on the movie.
lifestyle.
If it's a horror movie, absolutely.
That's your argument always. You hear that?
Yes.
It's just an echoing of raptors. Yeah, that's pretty close. Reminds me of Jurassic Park. Thank you, John Hammond.
Clever girl.
Clever girl.
That wasn't John Hammond that said that, though.
I know it was Muldoon.
It was a quote.
Leave me
It was a
alone.
quote. Leave him alone.
It's because
Jake.
of raptors.
What? Revenge of the Nerds.
Told you.
I remember watching this at my aunt's house, I think, my step-aunt's house.
Which
And-
one? 1 or 7?
The
One
first
through
one.
7?
Well, which was the one where they had the belching contest? That was 1, right?
1 or 2.
So all my parents were sitting at the kitchen table, like playing cards or just talking, and I was laying on the couch and this movie comes on. They had like HBO or something back then. And I'm watching this and it was really quiet. And there's all sorts of boobs in this movie.
Oh, yeah.
And my
It's the 80s.
parents had no idea. And then also they did the belching contest. And who was the bully? Not Booger, but the bully. Nerds!
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah, a little preppy dude.
He belched for like, or no, Booger came up and belched for like 2 minutes straight. And my mom heard it. She's like, "What are you watching over there?" And got up from the table. And I'm like, "Nothing." Dove, like 7 years old, dove and turned it to like Mr. Rogers or something. But I remember that. Second movie, Police Academy.
Oh, dang. That's
The
kind of a
original
good
Police
one.
Academy, rated R. All the other ones slowly got tamer to go to a wider
mass
audience.
yeah.
We watched this at my buddy's house. I had to have been in 6th grade, probably.
Yeah, those are good.
It's like a sleepover with all the buddies, and we watched this, and there was tons of Bobs in it.
Bob's. Send Bob's.
Send
then-
Bob's meow, meow.
My final movie, where I was like, wow, there's a lot of boobs in this movie, was I found a VHS copy of, I'm drawing a blank right now. Why am I forgetting this? The old Caesar movie that ended up being a porno. And
Oh,
everybody-
Caligula?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
I saw this when I was 10. I found it was like, oh, it's a rated R,
Holy
like
crap,
Roman
dude.
movie or something. Was not. And it was,
Wow.
it still marks my
I thought you were
memory.
going to say like Porky's or something.
Well, I did. Porky's was on my list, but I was like, I just remember seeing that for the first time. I think that was the first time I saw that kind of thing. I was just like, wow, it changed my life.
I don't know if I've ever seen that, but yeah, I've heard that it's just like an orgy movie.
Yeah, it's weird. And there's a bunch of famous people in it, too. That was
Yeah,
just
dude.
the weirdest thing. So, those are my 3.
It's like Eyes Wide Shut kind of before then.
Yeah, but like a full-on porno.
Yeah.
I don't. The movie producers didn't even know the guy that it was like that until it came out.
Well, yeah.
None of the famous actors knew what the movie
I
was
suppose
about.
when
Like
you're
that.
shooting just scenes
Yeah.
not put together, you're like,
It was the dude that ran Penthouse that made that movie.
oh, is that, no, I'm thinking of the Hustler guy.
I can't think.
Larry
of
Flint.
No,
That's
not
Hustler.
Larry Flint. Anyway,
My turn.
yes, sir.
Okay, these are kind of weird ones, so I'm sorry. First one is Girl Next Door, 2004.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Alicia
Yeah.
Cuthbert.
No Bob's in that movie though.
Is
Or
there?
is there? I thought it was
Maybe
R-rated,
it's implied.
though.
Maybe
I'm more about the story. I'm the guys that read the article
She
in
was-
between the Playboys.
She was so super hot in that movie, too.
Yeah,
man.
what's her name? Cuthbert.
Alicia Cuthbert, and she's married to Dion Phaneuf.
Who?
Dion Phaneuf. He was one of the star hockey players on the Toronto
Oh,
Maple
that's right.
Leaves.
That's right.
I think I don't know what team he's on right now, or if he retired,
What's his
or
name?
what the hell. Dion Phaneuf.
Phaneuf? I think he retired. Well, I'm not gonna say.
I know he was a little older.
I do remember that.
This one missed your guys' wheelhouse. Weird Science.
Weird Science.
Who was the model in that?
Oh,
It was
let's see.
I know
Kelly
this.
LeBrock.
Yeah, Kelly LeBrock. Yep, that's right.
I don't even. I've watched that movie several times, but I've only caught it on cable, so I don't think I've actually seen like the full rated R version. But even still, I liked it. So
Kelly
That's a good
LeBrock.
one.
Third one, I'm just going to cop out. I'm really sorry about this American Pie.
I was just going to say.
That's not a cop-out.
I think it is.
I was just going to say, freaking shout out to what's her face in that movie.
Oh,
The
Shannon Elizabeth.
yes.
Oh,
Shout out to her. I remember that. I remember that day I saw that movie.
still hot.
Yeah, still hot. And she's like all nice and
Oh,
prim and proper.
it's warm in here now.
Who's the girl that played Andy's girlfriend in Parks and Rec?
Oh, the chick that's always
Yeah.
like super sad and talks
Whatever.
like this, whatever. What the hell's her name?
Oh, Aubrey Plaza.
Yeah, there you go.
Aubrey
Aubrey Prabra.
Aubrey Plaza.
Aubrey Prabra.
What's the other girl's name? They look like sisters. I can't even say her name. Aubrey Plaza.
And
Looks
Shannon
like-
Elizabeth?
Yeah, she looks like a younger sister.
There's a big thing that they don't look alike at all. In the fact that Shannon Elizabeth is a little bit heavier on top.
Chestier?
Yeah, there you go.
Blink-182 was in American Pie, so
Were
that's
they?
awesome.
They
Yeah,
were.
they were watching on the webcam.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yep.
That was great.
Yeah.
What a great
man,
movie.
Yeah.
Do you want to come to a party? My friends picked me up in the truck at 11:30. Yeah, I
Good
couldn't
old
do
high
it.
school.
I used to watch that movie a lot. Like that, Seven,
like when mom and dad weren't
and
home.
Fight Club.
That
for
and
about 10
Titanic.
minutes.
Well, I was...
Dude, I had a buddy who stayed home from school watching Titanic for like 2 days straight. I'm like, where have you been? His arms all huge. Watching Titanic.
Dude, that scene was awesome. She is hot. What is that? Kieran? No.
Kate Winslet.
Kate Winslet.
Let's just call this show Ask Justin Who Celebrities Are.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Who's that?
Who's that?
Yeah,
Who dat? Who dat?
reminded me when I was a kid and we prank called one time and it was not funny because now I was a dumb kid or whatever, but I remember my buddy,
Well, duh.
he dialed a random number and the guy's like, hello, and he's like, who this be? Who this be, man? And the guy's like, who the hell is this?
I remember doing a prank call when we said we were alone and our parents left. Like we were older and fucking cops showed up at the house.
Oh, no.
It's like, well, scratch that one off and never do again. That was great.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
Pizza here?
I wish, man. We had Pizza Man when you weren't here.
I like that other place called Man Pizza.
No, of course you would.
Next topic. What do we got going on?
It's all the movies?
Uh,
I think so. I mean,
think so.
If any listeners have any other
I mean,
ones
there's
that we
tons.
missed. Oh, there is tons. That's just 9.
Yeah, it's just the ones I
Especially
can
when you
remember.
go back farther, like in your age. You know,
Yeah, I know.
like the 80s and the 90s. There's
Love Boat.
It's the Love Boat.
Are we doing songs now?
Daryl, you want to do songs?
Sure, let's do songs.
Justin literally took 2 of mine. He showed me the notes earlier. I'm like, that was literally
Just
2
like
of
the
mine.
Christmas present from like 2 years ago.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, why didn't you go first? And then I would say you
No,
took
you
mine.
go first. It's fine.
All right, so these are baby making music songs, stuff, things. Daryl, are you comfortable with this
I'm just subject.
subject?
I don't. I mean, I never really used music that way, but
No.
I don't.
can.
I don't use music that way, but I can definitely hear it. I know it when I hear it. I'm like, oh, that's a good
Some of mine you wouldn't even know.
music to bang. Oh God.
Decapit-
like, yeah.
Have you ever heard of a
decapitated
young lady
something.
named Alina Baraz?
Is that violinist?
No. It's really slow.
She played
chill,
the harpsichord.
like R&B
French horn.
type stuff. New age, like
okay.
hip hop R&B, but man, she lays it down silky smooth. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Even I don't really get into that type of music.
No, that's not your style.
I can dig on that. And she actually came last year, but it was like 35
She did.
to First Avenue. I meant
I couldn't help it. It's episode 69. Sorry.
what?
Nothing.
What is it?
Go ahead.
Yes. Anyways, yeah.
I like that. I'll have to check it out.
The song is called "Show Me."
Oh, there's an actual song?
Oh yeah,
what's it
she's got a
about?
whole album. I would play it right now, but for fear of copyright, I will not.
What are you supposed to show her?
I don't know. I have yet to figure that out.
Bob's?
The next one is I didn't make a list. This is just off the cuff. All My Life, Casey and JoJo. That's more of like a loving
Oh my life. Yeah.
baby.
Yeah, that's if you really want to just like get to know somebody
Well,
physically.
I guess. And then you have
That's a good one. I used to love that flipping song when I was a kid.
Boys to Men.
Yeah, that's some baby making music right there.
No, but what is that song? It's I'll make love to you.
Oh.
I'll make love to you.
Yeah, there you go.
Is that good enough?
Can't make it more obvious than that.
Oh, and
I love it.
Cannibal Corpse's debut album, Hammer and Smash Face. That's always a good one. If you want to get the BPMs up, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. I connected with no one. Appreciate it, yeah.
I'm sure somebody out there connected with it. Like, yeah,
I'm going to go stand outside with the birds.
Why?
Why?
I'm just kidding.
I chose the whole album of Exodus by Glass Animals.
Oh, we can do albums. That's nice.
Well,
I wish that was in
This
context.
was one of mine.
well,
Exodus is a great.
It's
baby
sky's the
making
limit,
album.
Daryl.
Well, when you see him, look him in the eye.
Yeah. I don't know, man. You showed me that, and I just thought it was like just the lyrics of that album aren't sexy. But
Wait. Who showed you it?
Daryl did.
I don't care.
Well,
you
Daryl
can say
showed-
that.
Daryl showed me them because he said you got to check out this weird ass video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody listen to that.
Yeah. Oh, it's a beautiful song.
Makes you horny, don't it?
No.
No.
Makes me scared.
And another one I believe I took from Jake's is a 90s classic, Chris Isaak's Wicked Games. You
So
should
good.
probably have the music video playing while you do it, just to make it extra hot.
I would on loop.
Yeah. Jake would just be staring at the screen, looking at Chris's eyes.
Not Chris. No.
Oh.
The
What's
chicken.
the model in that one?
You were supposed to look that up.
Was I?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was your It was your subject here.
Helena Christensen.
Oh yeah, she
Okay.
don't look good now.
Well, that was like,
30 years ago.
yeah, it was like 90s, man, wasn't it? For sure. 1989?
Yeah, man. I was 12.
Wow.
I was 12. So
That is an old ass song,
that's
dude.
why I like this. I like this song.
And then my last one,
Is that model's name really Mingus?
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 Mingus Reedus?
Lucian Reedus? Is that Norman
Son.
Reedus? Is that Norman Reedus's Anyway, yeah, it is. Weird.
Norman Reedus is married to that lady?
Apparently. Mingus.
Did you know that, Daryl?
Isn't that like Dingus? Why would you name your kid Mingus?
I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
Anyway,
This guy, Norman Reedus, he's married to the model from Wicked Games music video.
Oh, weird.
Oh, weird.
Hayao Miyazaki.
strange.
My
Doctor.
last one was Sex on Fire by Kings of Leon, mostly because of the implication.
Your sex is on fire.
Dude, I remember the first time I heard that song. I was like, that's a badass song, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
We shared two. My other one is Hot for Teacher, just because it's experience thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
And-
it's another one. It puts you in a place and a
Yeah.
time, kind of, and a mindset.
I'm hot for teacher.
That's the song. That's how
I
it
brought
goes.
my pencil. Give me something to write on.
And just
I love
that
that song.
opening drums.
And the teacher in the bikini. Yep.
I can't do it with my tongue.
No, you're
That's
doing
what
good.
she said.
I liked
Yeah.
it. I liked it a lot. Let's see.
Or the one, who's the one that sings the poke coming through on you?
What?
The butt dancing too close.
What?
And I feel a little poke coming through. It was,
Girl, I know you felt it. Ooh, you know I can.
yes. Yes.
Yeah.
You know, I try to hide it.
Was that Babyface?
Baby, why you lying?
No,
you always
no.
lying.
No.
Ooh, I'm so excited. Yeah, that's the
Try, but I
Try
can't
and
find it.
That's
Real
it.
slow.
Okay,
Real
well, yeah.
slow. Who was that?
Yeah, real slow.
Well, then do Pony by Genuine.
There you go. There you go.
Real slow.
Fuck.
Is that Tub Girl?
Nope, that's not it.
Oh. It's not that.
Keep talking.
I'm trying to think of the name of the actual
We'll
song.
talk
It
about
wasn't real
something
slow.
else.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Well, that's our songs.
Oh, yeah.
Leisure Suit Larry. You ever play any of those games?
Never.
See, yeah, that was going to be one of my games. Let's transition to games. There
Are
you
we
go.
doing raunchy games or are we doing the first mature rating games?
I think we should just do like raunchy.
I have raunchy games.
Okay.
I would say the first one I ever encountered was Leisure Suit Larry Magna Cum Laude.
That was on my list. That was definitely
Never
one of the
played it.
ones. It was the Xbox 360 kind of reboot of the Leisure Suit Larry series, which used to be like PC games.
I'm sorry,
and
Dad,
stuff.
if you listen to this, but there was an 18 plus sticker on it, and
Yeah.
I put my thumb over it when I showed him.
Nice.
the guy at the cash register didn't say shit.
He's like, well, you got his dad with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So
God, truly, madly, deeply, too.
Stop looking at my computer. Trying to figure out this damn song.
Don't want to miss a thing.
I was just gonna say that.
Don't want to close my eyes.
Heck, I ain't making love to that song.
Don't want to close my thighs. All right, so
That's what she said.
I learned how to shave my balls from that game.
oh my god,
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What the hell am I missing, man? I never seen that game before.
Justin? That's way too much
I
fucking
know,
information.
what the hell?
I actually didn't, but there's a part where there's like a little fairy flying around, and it looks like Ron Jeremy, and he tells you the right parts of shaving your balls. I don't actually shave my balls.
There
but
was an interesting mechanic in that game where when you talk to somebody, you were this little sperm, and then it was like a side scroller where you could
Oh, that's right.
you could like respond or reject or not say anything, kind of like a Telltale game, but you're like playing like this little mini game as like you talk to a chick. So if you hit all the green ones right, she'll like invite you back to her place or something. And
You've
like,
never heard of Leisure Suit
No,
Larry?
I've heard of it. I just
Oh.
never played them before.
Yeah.
this was a later version. I know that the other ones were like more text heavy.
They were like MS-DOS kind of stuff.
Exactly,
This
yeah.
one was like 3D open world. You're on a college camp. Leisure Suit Larry goes to college and...
For me, this next one is probably one of my top 10 favorite games of all time.
Ooh.
And I'm sorry for this, but Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball will always have a special place in my heart. It's aged relatively well as far as mechanics.
Jiggle Engine.
Jiggle Engine, yeah. I didn't really care. Well, of course, when I was a kid, I care about that. Nowadays, I don't. But I don't know. I think it's a cool
It's
nostalgic
the
game.
only game that ever got teenage boys excited about
For real. Like, I remember being on my butt.
buying swimsuits.
I remember my buddy
Yeah.
rented it, and then all the neighborhood like kids found out about it. There was like 15 dudes in my buddy's house.
Oh, yeah.
Like all crowded around like a bunch of creeps.
like watching chicks play volleyball. Yeah, I had a copy of that, and me and Mark, who was on the show, played it for like just 12 hours at this house. I was house sitting, just like, yeah, there's no parents here. No, I'll buy that swimsuit. You took 2 of my games.
I'm
Just
sorry.
like I took 2 of Jake's.
You took
Music.
one of my games.
You should
but the
come
other two are-
bring my PlayStation back, and then we can play the imported version of Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball 3 that I got from
China.
He needs to give your PlayStation back so you can buy it Days Gone, play through it, and then borrow it to me.
I don't want to play that game.
Why not?
That's what you wanted it back for.
You know what's
initially.
really cool though that I just found out today? Travis Ryan, the lead vocalist of Cattle Decapitation, actually voiced all the Freakers.
Well, there you go.
That's so awesome.
So support him.
Yeah, you'll have to do that, man.
I just hear things about this game. I'm gonna wait till it goes on
got
sale.
It got patched, and everybody,
I know, but I'm just gonna wait a little bit.
everybody's saying it's like a 9 now. So
I'm thinking like August is going to be a perfect time to hop on that because it's going to go down to $40. It's going to be kind of a lull because not much is coming out in that time. And it's right before holiday season, so I'm gonna be like, okay, that's going to be my MASH game. Because right now I don't need to spend $60 personally, and I want to talk about this next week. But Rage 2 is we're coming out, and I think I want to save my money for that.
okay.
So
Anyway,
go on.
do you have one more game?
You have
don't
one more, Daryl?
Skip to you for.
The only one that I have that Daryl didn't say, because I had Leisure Suit Larry and DOA Volleyball, was BMX Triple X.
Oh, you didn't take my other one.
Oh, that was a really
That was
good one.
probably the first game that I borrowed. I was like, ooh, you can get boobs in this?
Yeah, stripper footage at the end, right?
Yeah. And it was an okay game. It was an alright
It
biking
wasn't.
game. But
It wasn't any Dave Mira though.
Does it have to be our favorite? Because those games are kind of niche and gross in retrospect.
Of course, it doesn't have to be our favorites.
Because I remember one that came out, and I can't remember the name, but it was a trivia game, and it had like real chicks on it. But they
was that
didn't.
the guy game?
Yeah, the guy game. And
I
it actually got
forgot about
and it,
the guy
and it
game.
got pulled because one of the chicks was underage, and they fucking published the game and sent it out on
God,
hard
I
copy
had a
disc.
copy of that. I forgot about that.
I remember this game.
It's horrific.
Yeah. One of these girls was underage.
Yeah, and they had to pull the whole game. So if you own a copy of it, technically it's underage porn.
Well, that's great.
That's what they classified it
Well, I
as.
sold mine. So, wow, that's crazy. I totally forgot about that game. 2004.
I think that's like, other than like Night. What was that Night?
Yeah, let
shut
Jake,
your mouth.
Let Jake do his games.
Okay.
My
go
first
ahead.
game is Conquer. It's Bad Fur Day.
That was
Because
gonna
it
be another one
One
of
of the
mine.
first times on Nintendo where you're like, wow, they just swore.
Yeah.
Like, this is crazy. They
Is
had-
that cleavage?
Yeah, and poop. Like a boss
Yeah.
that's poop. Like, they just did whatever they want. My first one was Night Trap on the Sega CD, which is what you're thinking
That's
of.
the one. And that was one of those like CGI video ones, right?
It wasn't CGI. It was real actors.
Or like real video, yeah.
Yeah, and they
There's a scandal around that one
it
too.
started the whole ratings system
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff. And then my final one is Fear Effect
Oh, yeah.
because it had the
Leslie's.
yep is that the political way to say it, Justin?
Are you from Australia? Yeah, the Leslie's out there.
Oi.
Oi.
But yes. I
On your
remember
bike,
that.
mate.
And it was like they, nude and things like that. It was like, whoa, this is crazy.
That's true too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still one of my favorite games. I mean,
Well,
like
it was
it's
a
a
good
good
game.
game. Yeah.
It's no guy game, but God, I totally forgot about that. Thank you for bringing that up, Daryl.
You're welcome.
I forgot about that
You're welcome.
stupid game.
Would you consider Seaman part of that, even though it's more satire than anything? You're in a pond, right?
Seaman's just no. You're in a tank. You're in like a aquarium tank.
Yeah, it's like monkeys. What are those called?
Sea monkeys.
Sea monkeys. Yeah.
It's not my favorite, but there's also Galgun.
Yeah,
You ever heard of
remember
that?
What's Galgun?
It's like a first-person like kissing game where you go around and smooch all the girls in school or something like that, but it's on rails, so it's like House of the Dead with kissing.
Yeah, it's
Is this
weird.
like current?
Yeah, and it's rated M.
It's on Switch.
Didn't the
Yeah.
special edition come with like panties or something?
I don't know.
Weird.
Probably. Or you are panties that are shooting kisses. I don't know. It's Japanese. It's super weird. I don't know.
This game looks super weird.
I
A
can't
game
believe
that
it came-
comes with panties. You're right, Jake.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay.
So that exists.
There's panties in Near Automata too.
Oh, I was gonna give a shout out to anything
Street Fighter?
made by David Cage too, because
Oh, yeah,
there's
there's
always awkward, uncomfortable sex scenes. And
Yeah, that's true.
Indigo Prophecy had it. Heavy Rain had it.
Yeah.
That dude's got something to do with.
Speaking of Street Fighter, God bless Cammy in that little stretchy outfit with the camo, with her handstand kicks. Yeah.
I remember those days.
Yeah, man.
Those
That's when you had
were
to
the
work for it.
days.
Those were the days.
Yeah, you didn't get a cheat code. You just had to figure it out.
Yep. I think Triple X BMX though had a code that you could put.
It
in.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it did.
R2. I want R2 left on right up, left on right up.
No, it's not. You didn't know
That's
that.
Grand Theft Auto 3. All right.
Listeners, if you
Secret
have
question.
any.
What was that secret question we were talking about earlier?
Oh yeah, and our secret question
Oh,
for
our
today.
favorite old school models,
Yeah, I want to hear.
supermodels. I got mine right away.
It's probably going to be the same as mine.
Go for it.
See if you can guess.
She married a Charlie
She was a
Sheen.
Jean model
Oh,
She ended up being crazy.
Cindy Crawford.
and looking way horrific. But
Oh,
in
Anna
her,
Nicole.
there you go. In her Guess Jeans days.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yep.
That's a good one.
Yep. Or Cindy Crawford. One of those two.
Cindy Crawford's classic. I gotta say, for me, even since I was a kid, it's always kind of been about Heidi Klum for me.
Yeah, she's still hot too. man.
She doesn't look like she ages. She's got
No.
just, I don't know, her face.
And I like her accent too.
That's true.
I know I'm a little bit of a freak, but I gotta go with my homegirl Betty White.
Betty White. You mean Betty Page?
Who's that? Dallas Page?
Dallas
Dallas
Buyers
Diamond
Club?
Star Page. No, my real one would probably be Denise Richards.
Yeah, she was too much of a hua for me.
She was a model. That's right. I forgot about that.
She still looks good too.
Wild things.
Yeah.
There you go. Never saw it.
Plump lips.
Who was on Seventh Heaven?
Oh,
That's my chick.
the one from Texas Chainsaw.
Ally
right?
McBeal.
No, not Ally McBeal.
Jessica Biel.
Yes.
I was close.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, wife beater, cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Little-
When they got her
Daisy
walking
Dukes.
up to that house.
Hey,
How about Sherry Moon?
I like her
jeez.
too.
I hate her laugh.
Yep.
And scalping that guy was not
A
cool.
lady I work with laughs just like that too.
Really?
Yep.
I couldn't do it.
I was laughing the other day and said that she sounded like that and she didn't know who I was talking about. It's like that makes it even better.
I know. She old.
Well, I mean older than me.
Older-ish.
I always liked Mila too. From Fifth Element.
She looks like you.
What?
Yeah. She looks like you with like, I don't know.
Maybe that's why he likes her.
Maybe that could be
I
it.
don't like her. I don't like myself. I hate myself.
No. We're gonna have to give
That's a
Jake
Seinfeld
hugs.
joke.
Yes.
I finally figured out why
I'm
I
gonna
can't.
buy you a
can't
My
stand it.
Chemical Romance album after that last
No.
statement.
I'll listen,
was a young boy.
I'll listen to Dashboard Confessionals.
Cashcord Professional.
Should make a shirt that says that.
My-
Cyber Lunch Dashboard Professionals.
What the hell's a dash cord?
I don't know.
Let's invent it.
It's the antenna cable that plugs in the back of your deck when you're trying to.
Pack of your deck, yeah.
Like back in the day.
Yeah. No, they still have it now.
Do they?
Yeah, if you pull your head unit out of there, and you unplug the antenna cord. It's a big, thick black cord that plugs into an input in the back of your head unit.
I bet.
I got a question for you guys.
Yes.
Okay.
What's the best gamer tag name that kind of slipped through the cracks that you've seen while you're playing?
Dude, there's so many, and I came a long time ago and playing Destiny every night.
Yeah.
I should have wrote down some of the names I saw because I would laugh so hysterically. I would text them to Justin every once in a while, and they were fucking great. But I can't think of a single one right now.
I always thought that Mark always had good ones. He always had ones that worked dong into it.
Dong Stomper was great.
He had Dong Stomper. He had Dong Corleone
He still
for a while.
does. He's still Don Corleone.
Hammer of Dong he had for a while. And he'd get them for a couple of years, and then all of a sudden he'd be like, oh, I have to change my name.
And I got banned, yeah. Well, we were the Dong Stompers in Max Payne, right?
That's true.
In our group, and our logo was a piece of poop.
With like a foot on it.
And it had like the waves coming
What grade
out.
were you guys in?
It was like freaking 8 years ago. God, I remember that game. I think of
That
the
game was
music.
good, dude.
Remember the lobby music? God, it was so good.
Because you'd sit in that lobby for like
Yep.
2 hours.
Come on, Rockstar, get off your ass. Let's have another Max Payne.
Max Payne 4. Max Payne.
The rise and fall of
4.
Max Payne.
Cyber Lunch listeners, if you have any R-rated raunchy TV, movie, music,
The first ones you can remember. The ones that when you
something
were,
something
like-
classic nostalgia. Nothing current, because there's sex everywhere nowadays. Seems like you had to use to look
Yeah,
for it.
dude, it's not even. It's
Like back when you had to like watch
Yeah.
like scrambled, softcore as a kid.
All
Like,
the
I
time.
think that was a boob.
I did that all the time on a kid, and every once in a while it would click in.
Yeah,
You're getting
and it'd just be a
full
big nipple on your screen.
on. Oh,
and you're
huge!
Like,
Christy,
okay.
Christy Canyon, dude. It's one of the first ones ever. Yep.
Daryl wants to end up this episode here.
No, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Thanks for sticking with us.
Where can you get a hold of us, Justin?
We want to hear from you, Cyberbots. You can get a hold of us at cyberlunch1@outlook.com.
Where else, Daryl?
YouTube.
Good job, Daryl.
Thank you.
Okay, there's a third one.
Yeah, that's Facebook. All you got to do is
There
go
you
to
go.
any of those pages and type in Cyberlunch, and you'll find us. Please send us comments. You're lacking. You guys suck. Please.
They're not that bad.
No, they're good.
We're talking.
You're
we're in
good
the,
people.
We're in the talks with a guest to do a Avengers Endgame spoiler episode, probably within 2 weeks. Give everybody a
Oh,
chance
yeah?
to watch it.
Okay.
A special guest that's been asking to be on the show, so we're gonna possibly let him do that.
All right. We look forward to seeing you again next week for another lunchroom discussion. That being said, I'm Justin.
I'm Jake.
Whoa.
I'm Daryl.
There you go. Right.
We are
That's the way you do it.
Thank you.
Cyberlunch, and we are heading out of here.
Yes.
Out.
Go
go.
Twins.
Yeah, go
Go sports ball.
go to the park and play catch with your kid.
Hey, I played basketball the other day for the first time in like 3 years.
3 years.
Seriously.
3-year basketball.
It's my first sport.